right, time to turn off your cell phones, please. Here we go.
Turn your cell phone off, just put it on vibrate. The bathrooms in the back, we guarantee there'll be a break. There'll be time to eat, there'll be time to mingle. All your needs will be met, so please turn your cell phone off. Turn it off, turn your cell phone off. Turn it off, turn your cell phone off. Turn it off, turn your cell phone off.
Morning announcements.
Thank you for joining us for this week's announcements at CSL Palm Desert. Dr. Joe is back with his Doctor is In class. It was so successful the first time around, he's doing it again. That's July 18th at 11 a.m. and again at 6:30 p.m. That's Wednesday, July 18th at 11 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. The Doctor is In. There's 2 classes, but you'll want to attend both because each one will be different. It's $10 for one class or just $15 for both. Mark your calendar, make sure you're there. Get your midday dose of spirituality. Change your life and change the world. We call it Spirituality Shaken, Not Stirred. That's every day, Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock on Facebook. You can join us on the Facebook page for Center for Spiritual Living. You can participate, you can listen. That's every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Are you searching for positive talk radio here in the Coachella Valley? Well, now here's your opportunity. Our own Laura Meeks has a show called The Laura Meeks Show. It's weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. It's on iHub Radio. Just go to iHub Radio and then click listen to catch her show weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. For more information on all the things that are happening at CSL Palm Desert, please refer to this week's bulletin.
Okay, everybody, on your feet. It's that time.
Sure, let's go. Ready? All right, here we go. Come on, everybody. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Say hello to somebody around you. Everybody. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. All right.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living. Jerry Lynn, do you want to welcome? We have an amazing singer here today, so I'm going to let Jerry Lynn introduce her. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Lord. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. This is a great pleasure and honor for me. I have known this young lady for decades. I won't say how many because then I'm outing us. But we go way back. We worked together with the Righteous Brothers back in the 80s. And then she went to work with Whitney Houston and Luther Vandross and Anita Baker. And then suddenly she was touring with Madonna for the next 18 years. So we got her here today, Nikki Harris.
Morning. Come on, y'all, come on. Good morning, come on. We're going to start it off like we do it in Detroit. Do it again, y'all. You know this. Granny Spirit, if you please, I want to take a daily walking close to thee. Oh, now dear Lord, I know my dear Lord, she's gonna let it be. Come on now, y'all say it. Let's say just a closer walk with thee. Come on, just a closer Granny Spirit, if you please. I wanna take a daily walking close to thee. Oh, now dear Lord, yes, she's gonna let it be. Now let's see, listen you. Now when I get weak, my spirit stays strong, right? You see, spirit keeps me from my wrong. Now listen, I'll be satisfied as long as I keep on walking. I'm gonna keep walking up close to thee. Good morning, say, I wanna take just a closer walk with thee. Everybody needs to walk with it, right? Granny Spirit, if you please. See, I'm gonna take a daily walking close to thee. Oh, my dear Lord, will let it be. I know my dear Lord will let it be. You know somebody who ought to let it be. I know somebody gonna let it be. Come on, y'all. I know you gotta keep walking. Don't be afraid, y'all. Come on. Who wants to hold on to somebody's hand? Don't be afraid. You are not doing this thing alone. See, somebody will try to separate us. Somebody will say, let's build a wall so you can't love it, you can't love over here. No, no. But what I want you to know is if we walk together, if we walk together, we can do anything. We can do anything. Oh, baby, I haven't seen you in such a long time. I'm going to start crying. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've been walking with you for so long. I've been walking with you for so long. Come on, y'all. I couldn't stop now. Come on, y'all, say this. Say this. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're going to keep on walking with you. I'm gonna keep walking, yes I am. We're always together, we're gonna keep on walking with you. Somebody ought to tell somebody. Come on, no matter the weather, we're always together, we're gonna keep on walking with you. Y'all do that one more time, show me some, come on. No matter the weather, we're always together, we're gonna keep on walking with you. Come on, y'all. Come on and walk. Listen, why y'all stop crying? What's going on? Yeah, come on. Come on. Don't stop walking. Don't stop walking. You good? Everybody want some more? You want to keep walking? It's early. We can start walking. Come on. Say, I want to walk. Say, I want to walk. 1, 2, 3. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking with you. Joe, I'm gonna keep walking with you, baby. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on. Joe, I want you to know we will not stop standing by you. Come on, yeah. Let's take it home. Take it home. Come on. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep walking with you. That's right.
Wow.
Good morning.
Nikki Harris is in the house. Don't forget, she's got CDs out there. Is that amazing?
Wow, wasn't that fun?
Woo! Okay,
This
we
is not
should
your
start
grandmother's
every
walk
day
with you.
like that, right? Every day. That'll get your energy going.
That is not your grandmother's walk with thee.
Wow.
My grandma walked like that.
What are you doing out here?
I don't know. breaking the rules and having my coffee.
He's walking right out of here. All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Laura Shackelford. I'm the assistant minister, and we are going to do our mission statement together. Please join me. We are a dynamic, open, and positive faith community that accepts all religions. Our mission is to awaken you to your divine nature, empowering you to create the life of your dreams. We are changing lives one heart at a time. That's what we do here. So, this is my new Faith News. Do you like that name? Faith News? Yes. So, William, we heard some of you were sad that I wasn't doing the announcements, so we wanted to give me a little something. So Dr. Joe said we used to do Power Talk. So this is kind of in place, the Power Talks. They'll be short. William, will you show the next slide, please, for me? I'm sorry. So this is what the purpose of Faith News is. Nothing happens without a purpose. Nothing occurs by chance. There is no such thing as coincidence, and there are no victims and no villains in the world. Everything is placed before us so that it might bring benefit to us. It's all in how we react. So Faith News is going to be how we are reacting to Dr. Joe's talk and just the world. So I want to just talk about drama today. And so we can, because I'm a drama queen. No, so we can look at drama, and we might always think of drama as being something negative. But this week we had great drama, right? What about those 12 young boys that were saved in Thailand? Let's focus on good news and wonderful news. And I want you to see that the power of prayer does work. And so when you listen to Dr. Joe's talk today, listen to what he is saying when he reads. There are no coincidences on why the passages that will be chosen today are chosen. There's something there for you, and so you can apply it to your life. So listen with that open heart. Listen for how you can change your life by these thoughts. And so at this time, it is my honor and my privilege and my pleasure to welcome our spiritual leader, Dr. Joe Hooper.
Wow. I think I like this new format. But we're going to welcome the guests, too. I'm here to welcome the guests. So thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. We're going to change when we welcome the guests. We want to know who you are. If you're here for the very first time, please stand up. We have a gift we want to give you. Ushers, would you please make sure our guests have something in their hands? Anybody here for the first time? Anybody? Right here in the front. Front row. All right, welcome. We're glad you're here. We hope you enjoy this visit with us today. As we go into our meditation now, that's why I wanted to welcome you, because I want to kind of explain what we're going to do. So let's turn down the lights, take a deep breath in. The first thing we do is we go into meditation together. We have a few moments where we just sort of put everything in our life on pause, and we just allow ourselves to become fully present in this moment, in this day, and know that you are in your perfect spot right here, right now. So let's take another deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and exhale on the sigh. There we go. Sink into it. Still my mind. Be at peace. In my awakening, I release with my heart. Sing after me, please. With my heart, free my soul. Free my soul. In my awakening, I let go. Give me strength. Give me strength. Shine your light. Shine In my awakening, clear my sight. All I believe, and all I know, in my awakening, I let go.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert. How beautiful it is to gather together in spiritual community, to see beyond appearances and recognize that there is only one power, one presence, one divine source of life. And I call that power God. God is the everlasting beauty that is interwoven within all beings. It is the peace that is beyond understanding. It is the unconditional love that flows freely within our beingness. It is the one that gives unceasingly of itself to us, always providing us with everything that we need to thrive and live in joy. And so as I recognize that that one expresses in, as, and through me by means of me, that I am it and it is me, and in this knowing, I live a boundless, free, wonderful life. And as I know this is true for me, I know it is true for every single person in this room and on the planet. As we open ourselves up to let go of the conditioning and the conditions of life, of the human life, and rise up in our spirit, allow it to soar free, to feel and experience our oneness in spirit, to feel the love that is always there, that is always flowing, that is always being revealed within and around us. And so as I see a brand new day is there for us this morning, to change the way we're thinking, to see things differently, to see that there is good that is always unfolding in all experiences. And as we know that and claim that, we see more of it. And so I'm grateful to be here today, to be spiritually nourished in a way that is fulfilling, that cleanses my soul, that sets everything in right and perfect alignment so I can walk in this life feeling happy and joyful, knowing God's got me. So I'm grateful for the words of truth that come forth from Dr. Joe, for Nikki's inspiration, for our band's wonderful melodies that lift the soul and warm the heart and remind us of who we are. Grateful for our spiritual community here, knowing we all love each other, no matter what. And so knowing the day before us is absolutely blessed, as we just thank Spirit and thank ourselves for being open to being in the light and love of God and to bring that forward to others. And so knowing that all is unfolding today and every day in its right and perfect way through divine right action and order and love and law, I now release my word with faith and confidence to that perfect law of mind, knowing my word is law and is now manifesting right here and right now. And so knowing this is complete, I let go and I let it be as we say together, and so it is. Amen.
Loving Spirit dwells in me. This is my serenity. As within, all around, all I need is here and now. Where there's air, let me love, and I have no fear. All the power, all the glory, I surrender, let it be. Loving Spirit dwells in me now and evermore. So let's take a deep breath in. And during this meditation, this song that we're going to sing now, it's one of my favorite times to allow your imagination to take you to different places here in the community, in the country, in the world. Allow yourself to see other people, other cultures, other religions, different communities. And let's just see our oneness with each and every one of them and recognize that we are truly one. So as we sing this song, every time we change the verse, every time we start over again, I want you to just reflect on going to a different place and seeing the eyes of other people. Let's do it together now, please. One people. One people. Living on one planet, joining in one family, we all are one. Change locations and people, here we go. One people, living on one planet, joining in one family, we all are one. Keep changing spots and people. One people, living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. Imagine, switch cultures, family, religions, go. One people, living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. Let's sing it one more time through. Let's bring it up, band. Here we go. One people, living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one.
All of a sudden, I don't do backlighting real well. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? I can see my people. It's all good. I'm just, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, I'm just an afro and hips. I'm like, what's up? Right? I'm like, there I am.
1, 2, 3.
Isn't it amazing when you do chants like that, we are all one, and when we're all saying it together, we actually create the world that we want to be in, right? Isn't that amazing what words like that and saying it together? I mean, that's what's so amazing about chants and mantras. It's like repeating it. Remember to remember to remember to remember. Yes. So I just say this because I'm trying to remember sometimes too, trust me. You hit a certain age and you will forget some things. So I have to remind myself, Dr. Joe, I'm gonna sing this for you, help you to remember in your talk today. I say it to the people out there. I know this is a long intro, but work with me, y'all, work with me. Dr. Joe, this is for you. You've shined for me, just as the dawn. Yes. See, I know our darkest hour has come and gone. Come on. See, you're more than earth and sky. Listen. You see, the magic of this world starts to unfold before my eyes. Oh yes. Now I have learned love since I found your love, and I have learned truth since I learned this truth. You make me feel, come on y'all, here and now, like my dreams could come true. Come on, the grace of this world comes to me, come on, from a faith in you. Listen people, and in lieu, take your time of some tenderness. See, I could feel free, yeah, yes, but never know what I miss. Somebody told me a single truth, it must be known. Listen, 'cause then the magic of this world starts to unfold. Dr. Joe, listen, break it down. See, in a world that never seems to go the way that it should, see, I'm awed by your presence. Listen, and I marvel at the way you make me feel here and now, like my dream, yes. Surely think my dreams can come true. Grace, yes it does, comes to me only from a faith. See, I've learned the truth of this life. Come on, it lies in what love can do. Joe, see, I derive peace and hope from my faith in you. Listen, Joe, I know today it's the things you do and the things you say. It's gentle rays of hope that can guide him through the day, yes. And the things you say and the things you do, you let the people know that the dreams are coming true. So, come on, dreams are coming true. You say dreams are coming true. See, I know your dreams are coming true right now. Dreams are coming true. The world may know it, but your dreams are coming true. Your dreams are coming true. Tell somebody your dreams are coming true. Break it down, y'all. Come on. Look at somebody and say, your dreams are coming true. Somebody needs to tell you that. I know it don't look like it, but your dreams are coming true, yes. Your dreams are coming true. Don't believe the TV, our dreams are coming true, yeah. Your dreams are coming true. I don't know about you, I'ma stand on it. See, my mama told me, you make me feel, yes. Here and now, I know. See, I'm singing for you, so I know that my dreams are coming true. And grace comes to me only from a faith. See, you have made me feel, yes, yes, here and now. I know, my dreams are coming true. And grace comes to me, come on, only from my faith, only from my faith in you. See, you make me feel.
Wow, Nikki.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh. I need to wear my waterproof mascara for the second service. Lord, hang on, I gotta get something. Oh. Nikki Harris, everybody, and this band and these singers. So I have to tell you that as the universe would have it, we had an air conditioner blow out here at the center. So I'm a little warm up here, so I have to get a little air. Is that all right? Especially front row? This is going to be the hot, the what do you call the hot flash section. This is a good little hot flash section. So, wow, wasn't that amazing? Wow, what a way to come home. I loved it. A couple things first off. I want to thank William. Painted our entire building, everybody. Let's hear it for William. He's got a couple more things to do, but he fell off the roof. He thinks he could fly. So that song, I Believe I Can Fly. Not literally, just you got to walk off the ladder. Anyway, so let's hear it for William again. Thank you, William. So today, I was going to do pick a page, and then I got to, so we'll do part of that. Sometimes I just like to do spontaneous things because sometimes we could get so regimented in talks and PowerPoints that don't get to spiritually play as much as I'd like to. And so I want to kind of think this is a spiritual vacation for me, and I want to play with you guys today. Is that okay? All right, so you know how when I say in the middle of my talk, hey, somebody write that down and put it in my book? Well, someone's written them all down. Pam Rudy, I don't know if you're watching Pam, but Pam watches us on live stream a lot, and she writes things down. She'll write down things that I say, especially things that I'll say, put this in the book. So she has a bunch of these quotes that put this in the book. So I figured, you know what we do? I just have you tell me to stop, and I'll pick a quote, and we'll just talk on it. Is that cool for you? Yeah. All right, Annie, do me a favor. Ready? Tell me when to stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. Tell me when to stop. Stop, okay? Oh, there's like 7 things. 3. God has a reason and will do something powerful. God has a reason and will do something powerful. I believe that the universe has something very powerful in store, and you were its beginning. Every one of us, we were its beginning. And so when you think about that, there are millions and millions and millions of beginnings, and each one of us has this power within us, and there's something that is evolving. Like Laura said during her Faith News, she said, something is evolving. We don't know what it is. We don't know how it's coming to be, but there is a power greater than us that's working through each and every one of us. So when we look at a situation and we find it to be hopeless, or we find it to be upsetting or disappointing, there's a reason that we're moving through something. We're moving through something. In fact, that reminds me of the quote that I wanted to talk to you about. Dr. Raymond Charles Barker said this, and it's perfect because a lot of times we get into the, I don't know how this is going to fit into my life. Anybody ever have one of those situations? 4? Really? Seriously? That's it? All right. Well, Raymond Charles Barker said this, no one has ever solved the problem by worrying about it. A repetition of negatives cannot create a positive. That's some serious stuff. Repetition of the negatives is not going to create the positives. Think about what's going on in our world right now where there's a lot of repetition of negativity. How is that going to create something positive unless we create a shift? In your own personal life, repetition, he goes on to say this, yet watch a worried person and you will see him enmeshed in useless ideas that will have to be discarded before the solution appears. Unbelievable. Because normally, in other words, we have to hit the bottom of our negative thinking and then we go like this, that's it. I've had it, and guess when the answer appears? Then, and only then. Why? Because until then, you're just playing around with the negative energy. You're just exchanging it and creating more and more useless things that are going to have to be discarded before the right thing can show up. Brilliant! Do I hear an amen? Yeah. Yes, I love it. The past with its memory patterns is the milestone that hangs around the necks of most people. It's easy to think of the past because it requires, get this, no new thinking. This is good stuff. It's easy to reflect on the past because it doesn't require you to do anything except mull it over. Anybody good at mulling over? Yeah, I could open a business. Welcome to Joe's Mull It Over Clinic. Right? I could open that up. We could have a really big business because that's what we do. We take a spiritual bath in it. It's like being in a bathtub with all that stuff. I'm stuck on this now. Okay, I'm going to go on this. The ideas have already been alive once, but to think ahead creatively requires your stepping into and out of, let me do this again. But to think ahead, creativity requires your stepping out of accepted ideas. So I might just do the whole talk on this. Is that all right? Because this stuff is good. You had a great idea. Thank you, Annie. You got me, and it led me right to this. I'm like, I had a bunch of paperwork up here. I'm like, I'll just talk about this. So we have to move out of old accepted ideas, which, you know, if you think about it, we are in an unprecedented time in our history. Do you agree? Yes. Okay, if we're in an unprecedented time in our history and things that are going on are like, wait, what? I don't understand this. That means we can't use the old paradigm to solve these new things. Right? We can't. That's not going to be an acceptable practice because we can't go backwards and try to repeat this. It's going to require something new to evolve. Now, that's the same thing that happens in your personal life. It's not the accepted ideas that you have that are going to change it, because if they were, you'd already be there. Does that make sense? But a lot of times we're not there yet because we haven't accepted the idea that a new creative idea has to make its way in order for us to make our way out. Does that make sense? All right. You have to make new friends in the realm of mind. You have to make new friends, not like, let's go have a, piece of pie friends, although those are good too. Wasn't that funny when she said she looked like Afro and Hips up there? I wanted to say, at least you have hair. All I got's the hips. Backlighting. Anyway. Here's the great mystery of spirituality in my mind. One of them is that you have to make friends with a mystery, an unknown. And we're not people who like to be in the unknown. Anybody like to walk around aimlessly in the desert? No. We like to know where we're going, what we're doing, and all the variables that are with that. But in order to get a healing in any area of your life, spiritual, emotional, financial, physical, whatever it is, your relationship, in order to get that kind of healing, it requires you to move into the mystery of the unknown. And so that requires what she was talking about is stepping into a place of faith and trust. And so if you start add this up together just a little bit, and add this up. First of all, I can't keep repeating the old ideas. I have to be open to new ideas, and I have to be willing to live in the mystery of something, and I have to be able to walk in the mystery of the unknown while the known is being made known without falling into a pattern of negativity. That's a pretty big spiritual order, isn't it? But it's doable. Why? Because you've done it. Sorry, I didn't mean to spit. Because you've done it. You've done it. You may not be doing it in this moment, but you've done it in your life because you've gone through things before. You know how to do this. You don't know that you know because you just did it, but now we need to recognize the steps that you took to do it. Brilliant, right? Put that in my book. All right. Your immediate future is your present thinking made visible. Think about it. Your immediate future is your present thinking made visible. What are you thinking about? Because whatever that is, you're going to get it. So if you are in the pool or in the tub of negativity, you can expect more negativity to flow into the tub. Does that make sense? So right now, four words. We're gonna shriek them out with great passion. The things you shouldn't be thinking about, right? And you know what I'm talking about? The negativity things that you should not be thinking about. We're going to say, get the hell out. Ready? Go. Get the hell out. Go, go, go. Say it. Get the hell out. I have to say that because they're hell. That's what creates our hell. Heaven and hell are not a places to go. We're there today. I visit hell a lot. Do you? Anybody? Sometimes I go visit it because of my own consciousness and the things I do, and I'm like, oh my God, I go into the drama queen thing. Oh, and I mean, next thing you know, I'm in living hell. So I have to say, get the hell out, which means I have to shift that now. Isn't this good stuff? I should just do the whole talk on this tomorrow. All right. You can only become what you believe you are. That's another one. You know why? Because sometimes I think of myself, okay, so you want, well, no, I'm going to give you guys a real insight. I don't mind sharing this. You know, I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy for a long time. You know, I love my therapist. And he said to me, and I'll share this with you, he said, what if you could go back and tell that scared teenager that your life was going to be okay? In fact, it was going to be magnificent. It was going to be beyond anything you thought it could be, because at the time I was living in Flint, Michigan. I was a closeted little boy, scared to death. I was different. I was just the odd man out. I felt horrible, and I kept thinking, I actually thought about taking my own life. I mean, I actually thought about it because I thought, I can't do this. And so there are times today, and I'm being really candid, there are times today when that little boy sometimes surfaces in situations where I feel sort of helpless and hopeless. And I get there. I'm a spiritual leader. I can tell you there are times when I go, damn, I'm bummed out, you know? I'm a human being just like you are. I hear the news, I see the things you see, and I can't sit there and pretend that everything is okay in my world when it doesn't appear to be right in my world. And sometimes that little boy comes out. And that little boy was told a long time ago, you know, but what if you could go back and Joe, what if you could tell that little boy at that age, look, don't do this. You have no idea the life that God has planned for you. And you could tell that little boy, this is what's going to happen in your world. And you're going to become a parent, and you're going to have a husband, and you're going to have people that like to come and listen to you, and you're going to sing, and you're going to celebrate life, and you're going to be... What if you could tell that person that is inside of you that does rear its head on occasion to tell you how awful that things could be? What if you could go back and reframe that conversation with them right now? I would suggest you do that, because I have to do that a lot now. Because when I start feeling those feelings of helplessness and insecurity, that's that little boy thinking that this can't work out. And it does. And it has, and it will continue to. Does that make sense? So I'm giving you some personal insight about a journey that I take. That, you know, we're family. I think of you guys as my spiritual family, so I don't mind telling you stuff like this, because maybe you can see you in me. Because a lot of times when you're family, you're related genetically, right? Or maybe just spiritually, but there's an emotional connection. So that connection that we have, maybe you can see you and me and talk to that little voice in your head that's going to say something that you can't do, that you will do this. And that you have the methodology to get there. That would be reassuring. Does that make sense? Let me keep going. Right thinking today about yourself is the only guarantee of right experience tomorrow. Affirm that you are a spiritual person receptive to God's ideas, and let life bring to pass the good you need and seek. It will do just that. So just know, affirm that you are a spiritual person receptive to the ideas. Don't stop saying, I don't know. Stop saying, I don't know. Even with what's going on in the world, don't say, I don't know how this is going to work out. We have to know that there is something working it out. I can't wait until God works this out. How's that? Instead of, I don't know what to do with my life, what if you replaced it with, you know what? I can't wait to see how God plays this out. Because then you're trusting something beyond you. There's a receptivity. While you're hanging in the balance of I don't know, what is the pool of I don't know providing you? More of the I don't know. Does this make sense? Yes. But when I say to myself, I can't wait to see how the universe works this out. First of all, that whole thing of going like this says, I, Joe, with my limited intellect, Joe's, which created it, Joe's, is now saying, I'm open and receptive to something greater to bringing about a solution to this. That's what I want to hear. When I finally give that thing up, that ego up that says I have to resolve something, then I know I'm there. Until then, I'm just going to keep beating myself up and sweating on my glasses. Are we good?
Yeah.
I love that. Do you know who wrote that? It was Raymond Charles Barker. Raymond Charles Barker. You know, I teach Raymond Charles Barker, The Power of Decision, and the other one. To me, The Science of Successful Living. To me, I love the way Raymond just says, you know, he just gets it up. He just gets up in there. He says this too, and I skipped over. I'm going to go back. Jesus negated the past, affirmed the present in positive terms, and declared the future to be good. His way of thinking has improved the world. It can improve you. Jesus was a master teacher. We have many spiritual teachers in our lives and many spiritual teachers in the world. There's not just one, but I think that what he says here is very poignant. He knew. He knew. And he didn't live in the fear of the unknown. He knew that he knew what he knew. It was so cute. I was teaching my nephew. I got to see my new god niece and hold her. She's like 6 pounds, and she was so adorable. And my little god nephew said to me, he got to talking about something, and we talked, somehow the topic of Judaism or Jewish or Jesus came up. I don't know. It was him or somebody else. And I said, well, Jesus was a Jew. And he looked at me, he's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, Jesus was Jewish. Totally blew his mind. So I like that idea. Jesus, the Jewish man, a rabbi, believed this stuff. Christianity has now bought into this, with Jesus the man, teaching this stuff. How about if we open our hearts up to the idea that the technique that this man used, regardless of any religious dogma, works? How's that? So let's take off all the titles that go around a person and just say the technique of believing the better and the good unfolding is working. It worked then, it will work now, no matter where you are in your life. I believe that to be true. I believe that to be true in the life of this center and what we do here. We are so greatly blessed. And so ends your lesson for the day. Thank you. Stop at the desk.
I'll tell him. Wow. You're smoking today, huh? All this before 10 o'clock in the morning. Are you blessed or what? Yes, we all are. I want to invite our ushers to come forward, please. Let's say our mission and vision, or not our offertory prayer. Those of you that are love streaming, boy, you're lucky to be love streaming, but you'd even be better if you were in here. And so please hit that donation button as all our practitioners and our wonderful concierge are up here. Let us say together our offertory prayer, please. I offer this gift with joy and gratitude. I receive freely and give freely, knowing the law of circulation is working perfectly in my life and the life of this center. And also go ahead, thank you. I want to also tell our visitors here for the first time, please stop over at the table in the foyer and pick up a CD of a couple of Dr. Joe's talks, and we welcome you here. So thank you.
And we're going to feature Miss Nikki for one more song.
Oh, another one.
So,
yay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a beautiful service, right? We've learned that we are one to continue our faith, no matter what the outpicturing of this realm looks like, right? Gotta do it. We have to be extremely vigilant right now in our prayer, extremely vigilant in our compassion giving, in our loving, in our empathy, but just vigilant. So the way that I do that is remember this. I have finally found a way to live like I never knew before. And I thought I didn't have much to give. Now I know I can open any door. Everybody knows the secret, yeah. And everybody knows the score. Somebody knows this song, don't they? I have finally found a way to live in the presence of the Lord. Tell somebody, you can finally find a new way to live like you've never known before. See, I want you to know. See, this world will say you don't have much to give, but I believe with love we can open any door. And everybody knows the secret, yeah. And everybody knows the score. Oh. You can finally find a new way to live. Remember, honey, you're the presence of the Lord. You are what God felt like looking like. Come on, Bobby, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Play your song, yeah. Use you. Oh yeah. Yes, man. That's the presence of the Lord right there. That's the presence of the Lord, right? Yes. Listen. To live, right? Like we've never known before. See, this world will say we don't have much to give, but I believe with love we can open any door. And everybody knows the secret, yeah. You're the presence of the Lord. Oh yeah. So stay in your presence. Don't let nobody move you. Stay in your presence. Don't forget who you are. Stay in your presence, yes. Come on, come on. Just remember to remember, right? Remember to remember. Stay in your presence. The TV will tell you we don't have no use for you, no. But stay in your presence. Women, they'll tell you you can't earn as much. They'll tell you you don't mean as much. But stay in your presence. Remember who you are. Remember whose you are. Stay in your presence. Remember, you're the presence of. You better remember, you're the presence of the Lord. God bless you.
Nikki Harris. Woo!
You're the presence of the Lord. I'll see you guys outside.
Yes, yes. Make sure you stop by her table and take her home. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Nikki, you gonna come visit us again?
Yes, please. Oh, wow, wow. That was fabulous. Yes, and please.
And please support her. Buy her CDs on the way out. We don't pay them much, so they make money off their merchandise. So please buy her CDs. Take her home with you because you can only be inspired. So wasn't that great? Just amazing.
Wow. It's like 2 talks in 1 today. That was fabulous. All right. So, feeling that blessing, that gratitude, let us bless our offering. Oh, and before, this is our wonderful Jerry Munoz. He is wonderful. How long have you been coming here?
6 years.
6 years, and you keep coming back, huh? Keep coming back. All right, let us say our prayer together, please. We bless this collective offering and receive it with gratitude, knowing it is spirit in action as this currency flows through our center and beyond. It blesses many lives, including my own. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm so used to welcoming, but I don't have to do this now. I'm all confused. All right. So all of you, and especially our people that are here for the first time, over in the Om Room this is part of our prayer team, and they are powerful. They do know the truth of who you are. So please go over there if you're going through anything or you just want to set an intention. Please meet with our practitioners over there. And of course, if you look, we have a sheet there. If you ever need any prayer work, we have a list of our practitioners and ministers. Please avail yourself. Do not go through this alone, whatever you may be going through. Don't forget, this Wednesday is the doctor is in with Dr. Joe. Tuesday, we always have our grief work. We have so many wonderful things here that there's no excuse that if you're going through something that you can't get the help that you need, or just participate to remind yourself of how magnificent you truly are. So let's just do this closing prayer. Recognizing that power and that presence that always says yes, this divine intelligence that is expressing by means of each and every one of us. We are that love, that light, and that compassion, and we remember it. We remember it in everything that we do and what we say and what we see. And so I know that our hearts have been opened today. And new thoughts, new ways of looking at our life, new ways of looking at anything that we are experiencing. And so we go to that little inner child and we tell them, everything is fine, you are fine, you are loved, because we truly are loved. And so from this awareness, from this great gratitude for this center, for Nikki Harris, who just opened our hearts and spoke and sang the truth with her beautiful words, we say thank you. For our amazing band and backup singers, we are so blessed that each week they are here to inspire us and to lift us higher. And for Dr. Joe, wow, going on vacation does him well. And so recharges that little ever-ready bunny. And so we are so grateful for our congregation, for everybody who listened to their heart and took the call to be here this Sunday. And so I just let it be, knowing that each one of us is making such a magnificent difference in this world by bringing our light and our awareness of who we truly are and who everyone we come into contact back truly is. So knowing this is the truth, I just let it be, and together we say, and so it is. Amen. Have a wonderful week, everyone.